Is reality an illusion?
I think it is. I think we're all living in an illusion. I feel that we can go backwards and forwards in time. I feel that we can do all sorts of things, project ourselves across huge distances, communicate without technology. The limit to what we can do is literally the limit of our own imagination.
I wouldn't say reality is necessarily an illusion, but we make it an illusion. For me, the main engine for reality is that of a simulation, but behind that is a very much a bistable engine of polarity.
Reality is all about perception, how you perceive it.
There's a reality that looks real on the superficial level, where like, for example, you turn the key and the engine starts, but then there's the is real level below this.
There's no reality, because without your senses, you can't experience anything.
The bit that's observing is actually the real us. That's the bit.
Oh.
That's the consciousness bit.
Sight, smell, touch, taste, hear.
There is no color in reality. You making it a color. There is wavelengths in reality. Yes, there's light wavelengths, but you are translating those wavelengths right now in your brain to make a picture. So in actuality, in a scientific term, reality is an illusion.
The Aboriginals in Australia, they refer to it as the dream time, don't they?
I think it's Tibetan. They disbelieve completely in solid things, and if they can tune their mind to a certain frequency, they can push through physical objects.
From my experience in Vipassana, that this whole reason of being in this illusion has something to do with desires, cravings, and aversions, actions creating a certain loop that keeps us entangled in this illusion.
To liberate yourself, that's the Buddhist pathway. Liberate yourself, detach yourself from this reality so you can go into the next reality or beyond the reality.
Back in ancient Egypt, that thousands of years ago, that we had access, our brains worked differently. We had much more access to the right side of the brain, so we were able to tune into telepathy, seeing the various vibrations and entities that it was just natural.
Reality, this illusion and these layers can be achieved without like with substances, without substances. There's not really like a certain unilateral, like how to say, like it's not like a one fits for all situation that consciousness can expand on itself in infinite ways potentially.
There are synchronicities at play, you know, that there is a kind of divine order to things, I suppose. It became very obvious to me that linear time is a construct. You know, I'd enter this altered state for hours at a time where the whole world around me would slow down, but my own thought processes would be accelerated.
The sacred geometry overlay on everything, so everything's kind of maybe got a bit of a sparkle, glittery, just overlay of all of these beautiful patterns.
You see me now on the computer. Am I real? Is that image real? The computer itself is just a code.
So people refer to a higher self, or different ways of saying the same thing, I guess. But and the other implication of a simulation is that it's a copy of something that's real. So by definition, this is not real. This is not base reality. So if you think of yourself in this realm, the shadow on the wall, as the actor, then presumably, if you observe the actor, then you can be the director and the scriptwriter of the play that you're currently acting in.
The actor, the producer, the director, right, screenwriter. So you're creating everything, and that's what you need to be. And once you see yourself in that position, that's when you're able to project and create your own reality.
Maintain that awareness and be present for the shift as the human body living this reality now. I want to give it the gift of being relaxed and comfortable when the shift happens.
my own understanding of the situations and the patterns that appear in my reality, the good and the bad, and seeing it from a different perspective so I can navigate life in a broader way.